road tripping to Florida, I always start with, yes, you guessed it, a checklist. I'll almost always forget something, and that can't be happening. We're women. We're good at that, okay? Or really bad at it, whichever way you want to look at it. Not only does it help me not forget anything, but again, I do not overpack. I may regret this in the car, but it will keep them busy, and that's all that I'm worried about. These little things. Hey everyone, welcome back to Moments That Matter with the Purcells. If this is the first time you're seeing one of my videos, my name is Megan and thanks for joining. I'm really excited that you are watching because today we are starting a brand new series. Today and the rest of the week, I am getting everything ready for taking my family to the beach for a week. I have two young boys, Hudson and Owen. Hudson is soon to be 5 and Owen is 2.5. And I've got checklists, I've got laundry to do, I've got shopping to do, all the things. But hopefully by the end of this week, I will have everything done and we will be on the road to the beach. Let me share our plans for this trip. We are headed to Destin, Florida for 7 nights. We are staying in an Airbnb with our boys, Hudson and Owen. And our goal for this vacation is to have the perfect mix of beach days, slower rest days, and of course, making all the fun family memories together. Now, unlike our Disney trips, I do not have every minute planned out. If you've watched any of our Disney vlogs, you know I usually have an itinerary months before we ever leave. We are actually going to Disney in September, and I already have that completely planned. But beach vacations are definitely a little different because the weather really determines what we do each day. So this trip is going to be much more laid back, and we are just going to take it one day at a time. We do have a little bucket list of things that we would love to do while we're there. We want to explore, I think it's called Baytown Wharf, maybe do a dolphin cruise, maybe do a pirate cruise, maybe go check out the lagoons, and of course we're going to spend a lot of time at the beach. And we have already made a couple dinner reservations that we're really looking forward to. So we're excited. I do have like a plan for each day as far as like the schedule that will follow. So of course we'll do breakfast every morning, and then we'll do a morning activity. I really want to avoid the hottest parts of the day because it is going to be sweltering hot. So like that 2 to 4, I want it to be really chill, maybe in a pool, or the boys will be napping. And then after about 4 o'clock, we'll kind of break out and go into dinner somewhere and maybe do something in the evening. And so like beach time is going to be morning or evening. I do not want to be there midday. I do want to share that we are actually road tripping to Florida, which is about a 10-hour drive from Kentucky, which is where we're from. But let's be honest, it's probably going to end up being more than that with 2 little boys and all the snack stops, bathroom breaks, all the things. But hopefully it won't be too much more than that. So that's the plan. I've never shared a beach trip on my channel before, so I am really excited to bring you all along for this adventure. And I hope that these videos give you some ideas if you're planning a beach vacation with little ones too. So now that you know the plan, let's jump into getting everything packed and ready to go. So before I ever start throwing things into a suitcase, I always start with, yes, you guessed it, a checklist. Over the years, I've learned that if I do not write everything down, I'll almost always forget something, and that can't be happening. So I have created this master vacation packing list that I used for almost every trip, and then I just kind of tweak it a little depending on where we're going. And this is our beach vacation packing list that I have made, and this has seriously saved my life so many times, and it just makes packing feel a lot less overwhelming. This will be available for you down below as a little freebie for you, and you can use it for your family too. I want to chat about each item that I have on here, each section. So there's clothing, toiletries, health, beach and pool, road trip essentials, kid essentials, electronics, daily beach bag, miscellaneous, and then a vacation planning section. So I'm just gonna go section by section really quick and kind of chat about each one. So for clothing, I always start with clothing because it's usually the biggest category. Since we're heading to the beach, everybody gets their travel outfit, everyday outfits, pajamas, swimsuits, sandals, water shoes, and then I always pack a light, jacket or sweatshirt because you just never know. Restaurants can be chilly, and sometimes evenings can be a little bit cooler by the water than we would expect. So that's what I do there. And then I also like packing 2 or 3 extra outfits for the boys and myself because, well, they're boys and I'm me. Someone always ends up, spilling something or getting covered in popsicles or all the things. So that is what I typically do when it comes to clothes. When it comes to toiletries, a couple days before the trip, I will actually set up my toiletries bag in our bathroom, and I will actually live out of it for a few days. I do that for myself and my boys, and I just kind of add things as we use them. And if I didn't use a certain item in those 3 days, then they don't come with us. So this really helps me from not only forgetting something, but overpacking, which we're women. We're good at that, okay? Or really bad at it, whichever way you want to look at it. So then I want to switch over to the health section. So I never leave home without a little medicine pouch. Hopefully we never need it, but I'd much rather have Tylenol, Band-Aids, allergy medicine, and a thermometer with us than, spending part of our vacation trying to hunt one down and paying twice as much for it. So I always have that. And then when it comes to beach and pool, since this is a beach trip, this section gets a little bigger than normal. We've got beach towels, beach toys for the boys, bucket shovels, the beach blanket, and we're taking our, it's like a pop-up tent, like canopy thing, portable fans, coolers, wet bags, and of course plenty of sunscreen and all the things. I'll be sure to show you all that as well. And then I want to look at the road trip essentials. So because we are driving instead of flying, I like making the car as comfortable as possible. We'll pack lots of snacks, water bottles, chargers, blankets, pillows, and plenty of entertainment for the boys. You don't have to worry about entertainment for me because that is my full-time job. Okay? Yes, I will be providing all of the entertainment. So I want everything within arm's reach because stopping every 30 minutes is not happening. Okay? We're not doing that. So I will show you all of that as well. And then the kids' essentials. The boys each have a few things that they just use at bedtime to help them sleep better. So I make sure those get packed. Some I can pack early, but most of it, I will be packing it last minute. So those are things like their loveys, their sound machines, their pillows, all the things that help them feel at home while we're away. And then of course their favorite toys, we're gonna make sure that they have all of that. And then I want to transfer over into electronics. So then we have what might be the most expensive category. We need chargers, camera batteries, SD cards, laptops, iPads, headphones, and this year I'll also be bringing my brand new DJI Pocket 3, which I am filming with right now. I am so excited to use this camera on vacation. My last video I filmed with it, and y'all can let me know in the comments if you've noticed a difference or not. I have, but of course I'm the one doing all the things, so it makes sense that I would notice. But anyway, I'm really excited to use this camera, but along with that comes all the things that I need to take with me. Now I want to hop over into the beach bag portion. I also make a little checklist portion of all the things that go in the beach bag, because I don't want to be halfway to the beach and realize that we forgot sunscreen or towels. Mom brain, right? So having a dedicated list makes packing it so much easier, and I'll actually take this with me so I can just kind of like double check it before we go to the beach. So I don't want to be going back and forth. We're not doing that either. Now that we have our checklist and a pretty good idea of everything that we need, it is time to see what we're missing. And this is, well, I don't even know that I told you, but this is Saturday. We leave Friday. So I'm giving myself a very good window to get all the things done. Hudson is at a birthday party with Ben. Owen is currently napping, and I don't want to waste that time. So I will set up my packing system. So what I do, and if you've watched any of my other packing videos, I love this method. I put a storage container up in our bedroom, and throughout this week, as I see things that I know are on my list and we want to take with us, I will just simply bring it up here, put it in the bin, so when we're ready to start packing everything, it is all made its way up here in one place. And I've got plenty of time to do that. So we are leaving Friday morning. Like when I say morning, it is going to be like 4 a.m. morning. Getting the boys up that early, I'm always like nervous about them not going back to sleep once we get in the car, but I think they will. I hope they will. But I'm taking you all along for that too. So make sure you stick around, because the next vlog will be the road trip to the beach, and you will see how all that goes down as well. I'm just gonna take some time, get some things set up, and maybe just start gathering some things around the house to put in the bin while Owen is still napping. Next, I am gathering up all our medicines and vitamins. This is one of those things that I can go ahead and completely pack now, then just leave the bag right here in the medicine cabinet, and when it's time to load up the suitcase, I can grab the whole thing and know we have everything. Hopefully we all stay healthy, that is the goal, but I'm not gonna put these upstairs. I'm actually going to just put them up in here, and so whenever we're ready to start packing all of that stuff, I know that this is done, and if we happen to need something over the next couple days, I can just reach in here and get those. This is something that I forget every single time: medicine for me and Ben. So I'm going to grab just a couple of things. I know there'll be stores, but again, it'll be probably more expensive and it'll inconvenience people. So hopefully we don't need any things of these things, but I'm going to just bag up a couple of this stuff and again, leave it up here. I went on ahead and started working on the clothing situation. I spent about 30 minutes just kind of grabbing things from my closet, and so I'm not going to put them in the packing cube today because again, this is Saturday. We're not jumping the gun on that, but I do think that I have a pretty good idea in my mind of what I want to wear, so I'm just going to get all that laid out so I can see it and look it over. So let's get to it. Here is what I think should work for the week. I think with like mixing and matching all of these things, I should be able to come up with like 14 outfits or more. So I'm happy with that. I am going to just briefly talk about each one of these, and then I will pop up on the screen an inspo photo so you can kind of see the whole look that I'm going for with each of these. I'm loving these burnt orange denim shorts. They're super comfortable, super stretchy, and I'm just pairing that with a khaki colored tank. So you can kind of see what what look I'm going for there. Going with these Nike shorts with this gray tank, and here's the look that I'm going for with this one. I also felt like I could easily mix and match these two if I wanted to. We will have a washer and dryer, so I feel like I can wash and mix it up a little bit. Moving down to this adorable yellow top with the denim short, just a really simple, fun, summery, beachy little look that I love. Now we're moving in here to the set. It's a pair of shorts and a top, and it's just super thin and super comfortable. I love it. I got it on Amazon. And then this one is a white bodysuit t-shirt mixed with a denim skirt that I got from Goodwill, and the bodysuit top is one that I got from Amazon. I will be able to mix and match these with just about anything else that I brought as well. So that leads me to the next one. I have these linen. They're like super thin, but they're also double lined. These pants, I absolutely love them. I'm actually going to wear it with that white tank top bodysuit. So here's the inspo for that one. I can also pair this with, I'm bringing this blue t-shirt, and so I thought I could easily turn that into another outfit as well. There's actually several things I could pair these pants with, and I'll throw that up on screen so you can see that. So I feel like I'm doing pretty good. And this, while we're talking about it, this blue t-shirt, here's all the ideas that I could do with it. I mean, it can go with the denim shorts, it can go with the denim skirt, it can actually even go with the burnt orange shorts. So I could do a lot with just this t-shirt. So it is coming with me. Another t-shirt that I am bringing is this red one. I could wear it easily with the denim skirt or the denim shorts. So I'm bringing that as well because it's pretty versatile. And then this is going to be my travel day. It's just a really comfortable set, nice and thin. Everything has room to breathe and stretch. And then just some fun pieces. I did want to bring a dress. We may go to church on Sunday. I'm not really sure, but here is the inspo for the dress. And then I love rompers, and I probably should wear them more because I love them. But I am going to bring this one, and here's the inspo for it. And then this is one that every time I wear, I always get the most compliments on. So here's the inspo for this outfit. I absolutely love this thing. The only thing that is annoying is the buttons, for obvious reasons, but it is super cute. And so I might use that one for like dinner one night, or I might wear it for the whole day just because it is so, so cute. So I feel like everything here is pretty versatile and comfortable, and that is what I'm going for as a mom. So like I said, I'm not going to put everything into packing cubes right now, but I just wanted to kind of share with you what I am packing for the trip. Something that I did that I have never done before when packing, and maybe some of you all have done this before, and this is not revolutionary news, but I actually got on ChatGPT and took pictures of those clothes. That's how I got those images that you saw. I would put like one of those pieces down, maybe just the shorts or maybe just the top, and I was like, give me some inspiration. And then I went and searched my closet for those pieces that it recommended, and then I had it make those images for me so I can just kind of see at a glance what I'm taking. Those are saved to my photos on my phone, so I'll be able to just kind of like decide what I want to wear every day. Typically when I pack, I do like pack a packing cube per day, but I'm not doing that because this is a long trip and I just don't know exactly what we're doing every day. So I might do a packing cube for me, a packing cube for my boys. If I can fit both of them into one, I will. But that is what I'm doing. So since I'm not going a packing cube per day, this strategy I think is going to work really well, because I can just kind of scroll through those photos and be like, oh, okay, I want to wear this. And then I'll just go and grab that thing. So maybe you've done this forever and I'm just new to the game, but I thought that was really helpful. My brain doesn't need to have to like think and create things anymore, because I'm already thinking about all the things that I need. So that was super helpful. So I don't know if you've tried it. Let me know in the comments. If this is new to you, let me know in the comments, because it just came to me while I was like, I need some help, and it helped. So try it out. I think you'll enjoy that. So this is the end of day 1 for packing for our beach trip. I don't think I will do anything tomorrow. Tomorrow is Sunday. I try to just rest and relax on Sundays after church. So not going to do anything tomorrow, and we'll just kind of take the week as we can. I do work full time, so I kind of just have to find little pockets of time to do this. And today was a great day to just kind of get my head wrapped around everything and get some things checked off the list. So I don't know when I'll see you again, but it will definitely be sometime this week, because we leave Friday. So you'll be seeing me. Night night. Another big part of packing week for me is just trying to stay ahead of everything at home. I went ahead and placed a grocery order and had it delivered, which is one of my favorite ways to save a little time when I already have a million things to do. And then I'm also really intentional about keeping up with the laundry during packing week. Obviously, it makes packing so much easier because everything we might need is clean and ready to go, but I also really don't want to leave for vacation with baskets of dirty laundry sitting at home. We all know that there's going to be plenty of laundry coming home, so I try to keep a load going here and there throughout the week. It's one of those little things that makes packing easier now and coming home just a little bit easier later. So it has been a couple days since I saw you all last. It is now Tuesday morning. I have been working little by little, just gathering up some things, getting it all up to our bedroom, which is kind of like our landing area for when we're packing. But today I am just going to show you briefly what I am doing as far as my toiletries bag, the beach bag, and electronics. So these are things that we all take on trips, and specifically to the beach. So let's jump into my toiletries process. We are in our master bathroom, and I have set up our toiletry bags. This one is mine, and this one is the boys. I started today loading mine up. So as I use things over the next several days, so this is Tuesday, we leave now Thursday. I will give you that update here in just a second. So over the next couple days, I am putting everything in here. Like I said, I've started today, and this just helps me to not overpack and then not forget anything. So if I didn't use it in the next 3 days, I am fine if I don't use it while we are at the beach. Same with the boys. I haven't started. There's the only thing they have currently are fingernail clippers, but I will start putting their things in there tonight after bed and bath, and just start living out of here. I'll let them take their showers and baths up here as well this week, so we can just kind of keep everything in this space without going upstairs, downstairs, because their bathroom is downstairs. This is my process. I have found it to be very helpful. Not only does it help me not forget anything, but again, I do not overpack. And then also I'm still following my checklist that is available for you all down in the description, so I don't forget anything. I've been going and checking things off of that list as well, which feels nice. There's still quite a bit to do, but that's okay. I feel like I'm in a good spot. I've got a plan, and that is all I need for right now. So I'm gonna hop back over to ground zero and show you all our electronic process. Here is the electronic system. This is not everything electronic that I'm taking, sadly. There's a couple of other things, but these are the main things that I want to charge before we leave. So this will actually come with us along with an extension cord, because you just never know if we are staying at an Airbnb and you just don't know how the outlet situation is. So this and an extension cord, and then all of these charging blocks and cords. And then, yes, we have tons of fans. I love this one for like the stroller or connecting it to my umbrella holder, which you guys will see at some point, probably on the trip. This is my personal fan that can strap on to my MFI bag. I love it. It is tiny but mighty. This one is Hudson's, and Owen loves these. Owen hates this. Owen doesn't like this one. So those are ones that he likes. So those are going to be for Owen. Yeah, we're in that stage where if he don't like it, he's not going to use it. So that is something. These are the fans that we were taking. However, I like to charge everything before we leave. So on the days that we go out to the beach or out to the pool or going to be outside a lot, I'm not sitting here like I am right now waiting for all these things to charge. They're going to be charged up and ready to go. And then this will be the bags that we put the blocks and the cords in. And this is my camera bag. I am currently filming on my camera. I just recently got the DJI Pocket 3. I am obsessed with it. But this is my bag for all things camera and filming. The charging stuff is in there as well. So I like to charge everything before. Also, if you are filming, I recommend making sure all of your batteries are charged before you go. And then if you are using one memory card, two memory cards, make sure that they are cleared out, ready to be used, so you aren't scrambling last minute trying to make sure your camera is ready to go. I also will have phone chargers, watch chargers, all the things added to this, but I just wanted to share how we prep all the electronics before we leave. Now we are going to move on to the beach bag pull situation. I needed a beach bag and my mom came through. This one is a Vera Bradley bag. I don't know if this particular one still exists, but if it does, I'll make sure there's a link to it below, because I think this is going to be great for the beach. It is that like swishy material, taffeta, I think is probably what it's called. I really don't know. I don't know. But anyway, it's really spacious and it has a lot of what we're taking to the beach in it already. And there's still so much room here on top for anything else that I will throw in here. But I do want to just go over what is in here. Of course, we're going to have beach towels. I would love to have those muslin towels, but I don't have them, so we're just going to take these. I will be able to do laundry, so we're just going to take 4 of those. And then this is our everything bag for the beach and for the pool. So it's got sunscreens, goggles, sunglasses for the boys, swim diapers, bug spray, little metal hooks that I plan to use. We are bringing our little pop-up I don't know what you call it, umbrella thing for the beach, and the poles are metal, so I thought that those would be useful to just like stick on there and maybe hang towels and bags or whatever. So this one is just kind of all the things are in here. And then I have a smaller bag full of just other little bags. There's a wet bag in here. There's a shopping bag and a Ziploc bag. You never know. So that's what's in this. There's still plenty of room in here, so I'll be able to throw some other things in here as I think of it. But this is something I got on Amazon. It is a bag full of sand toys, which I mean, they could play with these in the pool too, but there's like a bucket, there's shovels, a rake, and little things that you can make shapes in the sand with. Owen will be really happy with this, I think. I'm not sure how he's gonna feel about the ocean. So I think like he'll enjoy just being under the shade, playing in the sand. So that's what this is. And again, everything that you guys are seeing, I will have linked in my Amazon storefront for you. So this was an Amazon find. And then in the front zipper here, I have Hudson's. We are going to Destin, Florida, and the ocean there is very clear. And so he this year has really gotten into like diving and exploring and going to the bottom of the pool and getting items and floating on top and looking at what's underneath. So I think he's ready to potentially snorkel. So I got this, and I will show all this stuff to you in action while we're there, but it's the full face mask snorkel for kids. It's pretty cool. So this attaches to the top, and then this goes over, there's a lot of pieces. This goes over the face, and we're gonna take this to my parents' house this week one evening to just let him kind of practice with it before we go. But this front pocket will have all of that gear. And then I did get a snorkel set for Ben and I. We just got one because we have two little kids. Another thing that I felt like was going to be really useful, this is a beach blanket. It repels sand and water. So when we're done, we can just shake it out and fold it back up and put it in here. So this was also, I think this one came from Target, but it's also on Amazon. And I think this is going to be really, really useful for the beach. I think that is pretty much everything I have in here currently. Something I want to also share, I got this on Amazon like during the spring. We used it for a baseball game that we went to, but since then we have been using it for the pool. And I love that it's clear because we can just see exactly what we need and we just reach in here and go. So when we go to the pool, this will be our pool bag, and I can simply just take all these other things and just cram it in here and go. So that really would be the only thing that I would need to switch over. So that is pretty much how our beach bag and pool bag is going to work. I am trying my best to wrap my mind around all the things that need to be done. But like I said earlier, I do think that I'm in a good spot. I think tomorrow I will finish up all these clothes. All the clothes that I did the other day are still sitting here at the foot of our bed. So we got like our daytime outfits, but I just need to get like our pajamas, our swim gear, our underclothes, our shoes, accessories, all those things I need to still get together. So I think I'm gonna dedicate that to tomorrow. And then I did get a Walmart order this morning, as you guys saw. I will need to go to Walmart one more time to get our snack situation figured out for the car ride. We are having groceries delivered once we get there. I don't know if you guys know this, but through Airbnb, they recently started within the Airbnb app to where you can order groceries. And I started a grocery order like 3 weeks ago and just have been thinking of things to add to it, and Airbnb's app is just keeping it all in there for me, which I know stores do that too, but it's just like one less thing. So I have it set up like after we check in and we're in the Airbnb, we can just simply hit submit and that order will be delivered to us, just kind of like how Walmart works. So I'm really excited about that, but I do need to get some snacks for the car ride. Now I do want to give you all just a little bit of an update of how, like, when we're leaving. So we were going to leave Friday morning super, super early. But Ben was like, if we could just knock out like 2 hours and then not get up so early on Friday, I feel like it would be worth it. So we have some friends that have a place in a town that's about 2 hours away. And we are going to leave hopefully Thursday evening after work, knock out a couple hours, stay at this place for free, which is really nice. And then maybe grab dinner, go to bed at a decent time, and then leave the next morning about 6 or 7-ish as opposed to 4 a.m., which I think is great. So we're going to do that and hopefully have 7 to 8 hours in the car as opposed to 10. So we'll see. Well, that's our plan for now. Shifted a little bit, made me have a little bit more of a crunch time to get all this stuff done, but that's okay. It's worth it. And I can do it because I am a planner. I am type A. We're going to get it done. I did have somebody though this week. And I mean, if you're not type A, I get it. Like, I get it. It's okay. But I had somebody, because this weekend there was something that I didn't go to, but Ben went to with Hudson so that I could pack. You guys are with me packing. I saw them the next day and they were like, when are you leaving? And I was like, oh, we don't leave till Friday. And they were like, but you're already started packing? And I was like, yeah. I just thought it was crazy that a week before your trip that you would not start packing. And then one of my other friends was next to me and she was like, girl, I get you. Like I'm so that way. Like I'm starting like 2 weeks in advance. And I was like, okay, so I'm not crazy. So if you are an early packer, let me know in the comments, because I don't know. I felt like that was a normal thing, but maybe it's not. Or maybe it's just because like some people are type A and some people are not, which is okay too. But I want to know, if you're watching this, are you a pack early or a last minute packer? Because I'm super curious. Hey, so I'm back. It's still same day and it is currently my lunch break. And I don't know if I've talked about it in this video yet, but when I go on a trip, I like to clean my house as much as possible because I hate coming home to a mess. It's just, no, not something that I want to do. So first thing, I try to do a load of laundry every single day, sometimes 2 if I can, just to keep everything done. And then I like to clean my house. I can't do it all in one day for obvious reasons, but I am going to go home for lunch today and try to at least get the downstairs bathroom cleaned. Yesterday I did our upstairs bathroom. Those are typically the 2 places I dread the most. So got ours done yesterday, gonna get the downstairs bathroom done today, and then hopefully between now and Thursday evening clean the rest of the house. It's really not bad. I try to follow a cleaning schedule throughout the week anyway, and so it's really not bad, but I just want to make sure that she's clean and good to go. So I am gonna head home for my lunch. I am gonna go by the post office first because I need to drop off a Depop order, and we're gonna go home, make some lunch, and hopefully get the downstairs bathroom clean in an hour. I can do it, I think. So here is the bathroom. It really isn't bad. It just needs a good clean before we go out of town. So I'm gonna take about hopefully 10 to 15 minutes and get this done. We never use the shower down here, so I do not have to clean that. So here we go. I'm also trying to work in a little cleaning throughout the entire week because there is nothing worse than coming home from vacation to a messy, dirty house. I definitely don't do some huge kind of deep clean before we leave. I do not have time to do that while I'm packing, but I do try to hit the bathrooms, stay on top of laundry, clean up the kitchen, and get the main living spaces picked up. That way, when we get home, you know, we're gonna be tired with suitcases to unpack and plenty of vacation laundry to do. At least the house itself feels clean and put together. Here it is. The bathroom is all clean. So much better. Now we just gotta keep it that way for the rest of the week. Which, I mean, obviously we want it to get used, but I'll probably just like try to vacuum in here and keep it clean, at least as long as we can. But yay, one more thing off my list. Hey y'all, it is a new day. I think the last time I checked in with you, I was cleaning my downstairs bathroom, got that done, and then last night I was able to gather up a few more things that were on our list to finish up the clothing items. So here we are. It is Wednesday, and I am trying to come up with things for my boys to do in the car. We have some toys that I'm going to put in here from our playroom, some things that like busy toys, but I wanted to get some new things that they could get excited about and want to play with. Our Dollar Tree is not like everybody else's Dollar Tree. When I see videos like this, they're like, oh, we went to the Dollar Tree and got these really fun things to do on the plane and in the car. And our Dollar Tree just like, I don't know, everything is just terrible. So you guys can see we have a store called the Mighty Dollar. I have never bought toys from there. I remember there being a toy section, so I'm gonna go in here and hopefully find something that will work, but I don't have high hopes. If I had time to go to like a closer town that has better Dollar Trees or whatever, I probably would, but I don't have time to do that. So I'm gonna go in here in this Mighty Dollar. Might go to TJ Maxx because sometimes they have stuff. It's just not very cheap. That's the thing. Like, I'm going for cheap because we don't need any more toys really. So I just want to get something that can hopefully like get them excited to play with them in the car. So we're gonna go in here and hopefully find something. Okay, Mighty Dollar, you were successful. I was able to get like 5 things, I think. I will show you everything that I got in there for like the toys that I got for the boys. Just new things that they could get excited about and play with for a little while. It is time for me to go back to work. I do have more errands to run, but Mighty Dollar took a little longer than I thought it would, so which was a good thing. And I am going to hopefully go home tonight after work and finish up the clothes and put everything in the packing cubes. Yeah, I will see you in a couple of hours. Hey, so I am back at home. Things are starting to look a little chaotic up here and down in front of me where my storage bin is is starting to get a little crazy up in here, but I'm finally ready to start putting things in packing cubes. And so every outfit that we are taking is over here on the bed, and I'm about to just put all that in packing cubes. So for Disney trips, I always pack per day, and for our most recent trip to camp, I packed per day. But for this trip, I'm not doing that. I'm going to do a packing cube per kid. And so starting over here from top all the way down, that is Hudson's. And then next we have Owen, and then me, and then up here are my swim stuff, Hudson swim stuff, Owen swim stuff, and then here is the boys' PJs and undies, and then down here the same for me, PJs and undies. And so what I'm gonna hopefully do, 1 cube per kid, 1 cube for me, 1 cube for all of our swim stuff to be together, 1 cube for the boys' nighttime stuff, and then 1 for mine. Hopefully. That is currently the plan. So I'm going to see if this actually works. So here we go. Here's all our clothes in the packing cubes. One tip that I always try to do is whenever I have something that I still need to put in a packing cube, I leave it open. So that reminds me, hey, this one's not closed. There's something that you need to put in there. So this is the only one that is open. I know I need something to put in there. And so the rest of them are completely fine. I may just go ahead and throw those into my suitcase just to get it out of sight and out of mind for now. Another thing that I am going to take is this hamper. Every time we've stayed at an Airbnb, there's never a hamper or anything, so I definitely take this anytime that we are staying at a resort or a hotel, but it just flattens out, and so I'm gonna put this in the bottom of the suitcase as well. Now I would like to set up our overnight bag because we are now leaving on Thursday night as opposed to Friday morning, which is totally fine, but I do need to account for having things for one night. So I have my overnight bag, which is gonna have all our toiletries in it anyway. I'm just gonna prepare a specific packing cube that is for Friday night and then also, or Thursday night, and then also Friday morning. So I'm gonna just kind of work out in my brain how I want to do that. Either just like one packing cube for Thursday night and then one packing cube for Friday, or try to cram it all into one. That's kind of where I'm at. So I would like to cram it all into one, but we'll see. So something that I forgot to put in bags are the shoes. They were underneath here, but I always like to put shoes inside of a bag. So I have my shoes, Owen's shoes, and Hudson's shoes. I just don't like them touching everything, so I'm just gonna put those in bags real quick, and then we'll talk about the overnight stuff. Something that I am taking that I took to church camp from Hudson, but I'm going to use it for the boys this trip. These inflatable bumpers. I'm not really sure what we're going to do when we get there. There's a couple of bed situations for them, so I'm just going to try a few ideas out, and they're just going to sleep in the same bed. This will be the first time that they have slept in the same bed. They're going to end up sharing eventually. Might as well give it a try on this trip. And then there's some other plans I have in case that fails. We'll make sure that the boys get the rest they need and that we do too. But these, got them on Amazon. They are awesome. They take no time at all to inflate. I mean, I blew them up. I know like they make those little portable pumps, but you do not need that for these. It was just so easy. And they stay in place. You might have to readjust before they get in bed. I don't know about your kids, but our kids love to play on beds. So you might just have to readjust them a little bit before bedtime, but these are great. They'll also be linked in my Amazon storefront as well. I apologize if the lighting is not that great. The sun is starting to go down, and so I'm just trying to get this done. Anyway, so one of the things that we always buy when we go on trips is laundry detergent. And I know you can find like the travel sizes, but y'all, I had never heard of these. I am today years old. Well, a couple days ago when I got these from the store, when I realized that they make laundry detergent sheets. So instead of buying a jug that we never use because we are only going to do like maybe a load or two, then we have to like worry about taking it home. So this, I'm not taking the box. The box is staying here. It comes with like 60 sheets, I think. And so what I've done is just put some in a Ziploc bag. We won't even use this many. Like there are like probably 15 in here. You use one sheet for a large load, and then there's like a little perforated line. If you have a smaller load, you use half a sheet. And so I think you use 2 sheets for like an extra large load of laundry. So these are gonna go in Ben's suitcase, just in one of these pockets. Ooh, I've seen a lot of people using these. I think it's great. So my phone will fit in there perfectly, and then it seals it off, turns it into a waterproof phone, and then it comes with a strap so you can wear it, and then it does float too. So great. If I want to film some in the water, I can do so on this. That is where we are at the end of today. I am just trying to wrap my mind around everything that I still have to do. So tomorrow is basically going to be like all about the kids, all about travel day, getting prepped for that, because tomorrow is the day that we start hitting the road. For today, I think I'm done filming, so hopefully I can get a lot of this stuff done tomorrow morning before I go into work, because after work is when we are leaving. So I've got my work cut out for me, but because I started pretty much 7 days ago, so Saturday, I mean, you know, rough. I started Saturday and have just been doing little things here and there, as you have seen. It's coming along. Is it still a lot on me mentally? Yes. I don't know what it is about packing for a road trip or any trip with kids, but it just like clutters up my brain, and I'm so ready to be done with this part of the trip and just get on the road and start our vacation. So I will see you guys in the morning and hopefully be done before I go to work. That is the goal, but we shall see. Okay, it is travel day. It is Thursday morning. I'm trying to finish up in here so that I can go to work, and things are looking pretty good. So I just wanted to show you, I know that the bed looks a little chaotic, but I just want to show you a couple things. I said today would be all about the kids and all about travel. So I just want to show you kind of what our plan is for a travel bag, our snacks, the toy situation, and anything else I think of while I'm filming right now. One of the things I wanted to take a quick second to talk about, hold on, let me grab it, is this backpack. I mean, it is amazing. I bought it whenever we went out to Arizona last winter, and this holds all the things. So basically what I have in here, it is my travel bag, it is my work bag, and it is my diaper bag all in one. I don't like to travel with a purse, so it is also my purse. So I just have one bag that I am keeping track of. I have a purse obviously in my suitcase, but this is my everything bag while I'm traveling. Everything is currently in here right now, and I just love how it opens in all the compartments. So I'm just going to show you really quick all the things. I just want to show you how this bag operates because it is fantastic. So there's a little small zipper here. I'll usually just throw in some chapstick or something like quick, like that I want my hands to be able to get to quickly. In front of here, I have our portable chargers. And then right here, because I also want to be able to grab it quickly. And I love that everything opens up the way that it does. So I've got diapers, wipes, changing pad. There's this zipper here. I literally don't have anything in it, but it's like lined. So it could work as a wet bag situation, which I love. And then I've got all these little pockets here that literally have nothing in them. So I still have room to put more things in here if I needed to. And then this section opens up completely too, kind of like a suitcase situation. And I want to make sure you got, yeah. So it just opens up and has all the things. So I've got a brush here. There's nothing in these, so I could still put some stuff in here. This is our portable wipes that I'll leave in the car. This is their change of clothes, and this is our little first aid medicine kit. This is my dry shampoo, just because I might need to freshen up a little bit at some point. So that is all in there. Let me cinch this up. And then over here is my laptop charger. And then here's all of my gadgets. So I have my iPad, my computer, and my headphones all in here. And it's just, I love it. Yes, it is a little bit heavy right now, but that's okay. I just have one bag to keep up with, and I rather do that and have a little bit of a heavier bag while we travel than multiple bags that I'm trying to find in the car. So yeah, this is the travel bag. I will have this linked on my Amazon storefront. It's amazing. I love it. She's starting to show some wear and tear, but that's just because we go a lot of places with this when we're traveling. So highly recommend this. I'm in love. As you guys saw yesterday, I went to the Mighty Dollar and got some things for the trip. I'm going to show you that here in a second, but I want to show you what I am putting in the car in between their seats for like entertainment purposes. This is the car organizer that we have. Let me turn off this space tracking. Stop it. Okay. This is the car organizer that we have. We love this thing. It stays in my car all the time. It never comes out, but here I have just put a bunch of toys and stuff in it. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 little compartments, and I have just filled it with some toys that they like to play with or that I think will keep them busy in the car. And then something else I am trying is this little organizer that is upside down. There's some toys in here. These are magnetic blocks. These are some magnetic little people, little toys. Their drawing pads are in here and a couple of other little like busy games. So just to kind of keep things from being all over the place, I've put this in there. And then I've added things like their little laptops that they like to play with, their own set of Magnetiles per kid, and then also some Play-Doh, and then some books, and then Hudson's little camera that he got for Christmas. And so these are the things that are in the little caddy, and I may throw some things in there, and they're also packing their own little backpacks, but I just wanted to make sure that we had some things to keep them busy. Also, we have these. This I actually bought from a friend and I need to return it. So if you're watching this, I'm sorry that I still have this. I totally did not realize that I had it, so I'll return it to you when we get back. These, they can go right in front of the boys this way, and they can play with stuff and hopefully like keep them from dropping it and us have to like reach to find whatever it is they drop. So we're taking those. And then what I got from the Mighty Dollar, these things were literally like $1.25 a piece. Some things were a little bit more, but not much more than that. So each one is getting a little Encanto surprise pack. There's like, I think 4 different things in here that they can get. So little surprise. And they both have little squishy cheeseburgers. They love those kinds of things. And then I may regret this. I may honestly regret this in the car, but it will keep them busy, and that's all that I'm worried about. These little sand kinetic, like it's like that kinetic sand, they call it vitality sand, that they can play in the car with these little sculpting things. Owen's is ice cream, and I think Hudson's is like a cheeseburger or Happy Meal. And then I'm trying to get Hudson back in the zone of practicing stuff for school. So, and if I don't get Owen 1, 2, then we're in trouble. So I found these so Hudson could practice his letters, practice his numbers and name, because school starts back in just a couple of weeks. And then I got each of them a Captain Marvel. And then I really don't know how these work, so we're just gonna have to figure it out together. But I got them both one of these. They're release pressure building blocks. So I don't know. looks like fun. So these are the things that I will give them, like when they're starting to get super like bored. Pull out something from here. I think there's like, I think I showed you 5 or 6 options. So every hour that they're struggling, maybe give it, or just every hour. We're gonna be in the car more than 6 hours, but I don't think that they'll need a new toy every hour. So these are our like, okay, let's get something from the gift bag, and hopefully that will keep them busy for whatever amount of time. And then I think that is all for the car. I've got our overnight bag done. My suitcase is closed up. I think everything's coming together, which is so relieving. I do have a little snack situation that I want to show you, but I need to go downstairs and grab it and bring it up here. So I'll be right back. So here is our snack container. I might leave this at my feet. I don't know. It just depends on how crowded it's looking. That will be later today, me trying to organize all of this in the car. Once we get all the big stuff in there, then I'll try to figure all this out. But here is our snack situation. So it's gonna go in this little basket, and I have snacks for today. These are Thursday snacks. We probably won't need a ton of these, but we're gonna leave hopefully around 5 o'clock. So we are gonna have some snacks in the car, just give them some options. I'll probably only eat like maybe 1 or 2 of these, 2 or 3, because today we're only traveling about 2.5 hours, so they should be okay. And we also have, my boys love these, some little cheese sticks. And I'm gluten-free. I don't know if I said that, but these are so good. And I found them at the Mighty Dollar for $2. So not only do I love these, but Owen is obsessed with them. So got these for them too. And then I also have for tomorrow a little bit more snacks. This will be for Owen's breakfast. He's very particular about breakfast. So, and then just a majority of what I had for today's snacks is just thrown in here. Just give them some options. And then some snacks for Ben and I. I am gonna go to the store and get just a couple more things, but I do have a couple of snacks for Ben and I to have. And then I do have like an emergency sweet treat. So there's some ring pops and some lollipops and some fruit snacks in here for just needing a little something something if we get struggling about anything. So that is where we are. I'm feeling pretty good. The rest of the stuff that is on my list will have to be things that I do after work today. They're gonna take their naps, and I need to get their sound machines and a monitor out of their room for their room on vacation. So their loveys, all those things I will do when I get off work today. We're almost there, and I'm feeling so much better. So I will check back in. I will check back in with you after work. It is load up the car time. We are super excited to finally get this show on the road. So I'm not gonna film the ever famous putting all the stuff in the car because I've got way too much to do. So I will show you everything once we get in the car and then wrap up this video. We will start out with the Mommy Command Center. Here is my camera bag and my travel bag and my water. Daddy will be driving. Let's hop here to the back. So here is Owen's side. I put their shoes right there because they don't want to wear them right now, and they're gonna come off as soon as we get in the car anyway. I'm gonna put his socks in there. I have Owen's backpack here, and then we also have like this right here is the tray that we can put on top of them. We're probably not gonna use those till tomorrow. And then hop over to the middle. Here is our basket of snacks, basket of toys, and then that bag, that gift bag, has all the things that I got in it from the Mighty Dollar. We were able to get everything in here and leave this back seat open, which is incredible. All the luggage and everything fit over there and in the back, which is nuts. Really happy with this car. Same setup for Hudson. We've got his shoes in the back seat, his backpack down there, his tray tucked back behind that little guard, and we are pretty much locked and loaded. I'll show you what it looks like from the front. Here it is. They've still got plenty of leg room, which is nice. Here comes Hudson. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, you ready to hit the road?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a toys for now for later.
Hi, Owen. Are you ready to go, buddy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mama, give me my cars.
What?
Are the toys for now or for later?
I mean, anytime.
I have them now.
Yeah. So that is it. We are locked and loaded, ready to head to Destin, Florida. Thank you so much for watching this prep and pack with me, and we will see you all in the next one. And we are road tripping